Hi, I'm Philip Sherwood here at the RGF factory to show the RGF PHI food tunnel. Here we have the outlet of the machine. You can see it runs a stainless steel wire belt to let light go from the bottom to the top. You can see our main drivetrain here. You have a motor and a gearbox. It's also protected with this metal cage to make sure you don't get your hands in there. And the main features of this tunnel are what we call our PHI hoods. So these are these stainless steel upper and lower hoods that contain our UV lamps. There's a left and a right here, and there's also one from below. And that's going to provide 360 degrees of UV protection, which is going to give you that sanitation on the food surfaces. You can see this right here is what we call our PHI module. This is our RGF technology at work. There's actually what we call a PHI cell within this box. That is a UV lamp that shines against our patented catalyst or coating that we put on this metal cage that surrounds the lamp. That's going to create PHI gases. What we mean by that is photohydroionization gases. It's basically a vaporized hydrogen peroxide. It's going to both have the outlet and the inlet to circulate those gases into the tunnel interior. Those gases are going to mix with this UV light. It's going to create advanced oxidation. That's going to give you the most efficient food sanitation available. We can see from this angle, you have these upper hoods as well as the lower hoods. We can show the main control box. I'll show the features as I walk around. This is the ballast box. These are the UV lamp indicators. So this particular tunnel has each upper and lower hood has 7 lamps. So you can see the top hood has 7 and the bottom hood has 7. These will light up to indicate each lamp has been activated. So you're going to have 4 of those total ballast boxes. Here's the other one that controls the upper and lower on this side. Every corner has a small control panel with an on-off and emergency stop. This is going to let you turn the machine on and off from any corner in case there's a problem, or if you want to stand anywhere around the machine, we'll let you turn it on. So what you see right here is actually, we call this a heat chimney. It's actually going to create any excess heat. It's actually going to go out these chimneys to kind of cool down the lamps, make sure you get an effective UV output, as well as get the heat away from the food surfaces. This side of the conveyor, it's just mirror of the other side. You have 2 ballast boxes on the top, each containing 14 ballasts, which drive the lamps. Now I'll show you how to take out the bottom and top hood. So I'll show you if you have any kind of maintenance issues or if you want to pull them out for cleaning purposes. So it's important to note that in order to take out these the bottom and top hoods, we have these hood guides, or these rails, that these are going to allow the hood to be pulled out. So in order to pull out the bottom, you would actually lift up this from the bottom, and you have to lock in place this lever system. So you make sure that's all the way bottom on both sides as well. So make sure that these are fully pulled out to make sure you have a solid table to pull out your bottom hood. So it pulls out just like a drawer. Just kind of slowly pull it out. It rides on a food grade plastic rail. So this is going to show you all the lamps. You have 7 lamps here. So anytime you want to clean them, we recommend pulling it all the way out. Everything on this machine is wash down rated. You can spray throughout the machine, so you don't have to worry about any water damage. On the lamp surfaces themselves, we don't recommend a high pressure spray. We actually recommend a hand wash. Is the best way to do these. You can kind of use a towel or a wet towel to kind of wipe off any of the surfaces if they're dirty. Anytime any on the stainless steel, you can actually use a high pressure water, no problem. Just on the surfaces and the corners themselves, we recommend a hand wash. So when you're done with that, you push it all the way in. And you kind of pull up, make sure this bottom bar slide all the way in place. So to pull out the top hood, first you remove these metal stops to allow the hood guides to lower. Really pull it down, pull it back last half, pull on the handle gently, to make sure that the upper hood, you want it to ride these rails, you want it to ride within the opening. This will allow you to pull it all the way out for cleaning or maintenance. If you need to reach the other side, you could always pull it up, you could clean it, you could kind of maintain it, whatever you need to do. When you're done, slowly lower it. Make sure that you're within the guide. All the way in. Fold back up the rail. Push it up. Hood. This side as well. And that's all there is. So here's the main control panel. You turn the machine on, it's very easy. You just push the green on button. Wait for the machine to start up. And there you go. You can see a visible bluish light. Those are going to be the UV lamps. What you're seeing is actually reflected light. All the UV is maintained inside the machine. You want to use the off button as opposed to the emergency stop. Now the reason that is on the PHI module, there's actually two valves that are going to open and shut based on the on and off button. They're going to slide all the way out. That's going to allow that fan to start blowing the gases into the tunnel itself. And then when you push the off button, two valves actually will physically slide closed, closing this up to any water spray that it might encounter during a washdown scenario. So you always want to push the off button. The problem when you push the emergency stop, that cuts all the power for the entire machine off. So you could actually leave those valves open on accident if you turn on the e-stop. But when you push the off button, that kills the power to all the machine except those valves. It gives power just enough so it lets them close, and then the power is shut off to the entire machine. So it's important, instead of hitting the e-stop, push the off button. Turn it back on. Now I did want to go over some of the safety features of this unit. You never want to have a direct line of sight into the UV lamps. You always want to keep your eye protected. So what we've done is if you try to pull out these upper or lower hoods, they're going to automatically shut off. So let me show you. If you were to try to open the upper hoods with it on, they're immediately shut off. See that? No more light. So the reason is because anytime you open it, it's going to allow a line of sight, and we don't want to make sure that the operator is injured from the UV. So when you put that back, that's going to allow the sensor to know that the machine is in a fully locked position. You'll notice that an interlock open has been triggered once you open these hood guides, the upper and lower. The lights will not come back on automatically if you close them back up. We're going to make you push an interlock reset button. This is a safety feature, just so the operator isn't surprised the lights coming on automatically. So here's the ballast. You can see the LED lamp indicators. So we recommend that every LED be lit up. This indicates maximum performance of the machine. So if you ever need to adjust the speed, you're going to have to open up this main electrical box. So we recommend you have to turn it off first. First, you turn off the main disconnect. Open up the box with the screwdriver. You have to turn back the power on the disconnect. So our system is driven by a VFD, variable frequency drive. When you turn it on, you'll see the number as it goes up. That's the frequency that it runs at. If you wanted to make the speed higher, you just manually turn it up like that, and you can see the belt is now sped up. This is generally only done on startup, just to maximize your efficiency of the machine, have it line up with the rest of your conveyor belts. So once you have that set, you generally don't have to mess with that again. So if you ever need to replace a ballast in the ballast box, first you shut off the disconnect. You open up the lock. So this shows you all the ballast array. You find which ballast is broken. They're all labeled 1 through 7, bottom hood and top hood. You just unbolt them, redo the wirings, and bolt them back up. It's very simple. To replace the lamp, first you take out this electrical panel. Remove end cap nuts, 7/16. This electrical panel is going to slide off. Now you're going to see all of the end connections for each individual lamp. So if we're going to replace the second lamp in this hood, we're going to find the correct electrical connection first. It's just a unscrew, pull apart. So there is a connector on the end of this lamp. You actually push in a little bit and do a quarter turn. So I'll demonstrate this. Push in, quarter turn. You'll see this connection point. You'll grab it, push in, left to release, push in, tighten to pull in. So here's the lamp assembly. Pull all the way out. To reinsert the lamp, put in your new lamp, slide forward. So then you push forward, turn a quarter turn to the right to lock it in place. Then you want to remake those electrical connections. You just push together and twist. Every lamp comes with its own O-ring to align it to the center of the aluminum shielding for protection. So anytime you have a lamp replacement, you want to take out this end gland nut. The O-ring slides into the hole. We use like a plastic tool to center that O-ring. Have a cushion for the lamp within that aluminum housing. So once you add the O-ring, retighten that end nut by hand, and it's done. So to remove the outer PPC covering, if it becomes damaged, or the aluminum shield, if anything becomes damaged, you can replace those by first taking off the end nut. First you want to remove that lamp, make sure it's removed. And you're going to have to remove these 3 1/4-inch screws. When you remove the last bolt, this gland nut slides right out. The outer PPC and lamp shield come off in one piece. And slowly move out. You can replace any damaged parts, slide it back in with the reverse procedure.